The stars above shimmered, vast and cold, as a new chapter in galactic history unfolded. For centuries, the Galactic Council had held sway over the universe, with countless species living in fragile peace. Among these species was the Grayans, an ancient race of beings, cold-blooded, calculating, and dominant. They had visited Earth in their search for new planets to conquer, and what they found was nothing short of laughable. Humanity, with its primitive technologies and unrefined culture, seemed like nothing more than an amusing curiosity to them. They had visited Earth several times, observing the strange creatures that walked on two legs, their bodies frail, their minds unpredictable. The Grayans saw them as nothing more than pets, playthings to be entertained by, nothing more than insignificant beings who would never rise to challenge them. At first, the Grayans saw the humans as little more than curiosities, like domesticated animals. They would often laugh at their odd rituals, their primitive inventions, and their self-perception as rulers of their own world. The Galactic Council would make jokes, referring to humans as the pets of the cosmos, mocking their wars and their often nonsensical belief in something called freedom. But little did the Grayans know, this belief in freedom would be their undoing. The humans had watched for centuries, quietly biding their time. They knew that the Grayans underestimated them. The day would come when they would prove themselves not as weaklings or pets, but as something far more dangerous. The humans were clever. While they lacked the advanced technology or towering strength of other species, they possessed something far more deadly: unyielding will and the ability to innovate under pressure. It all began when a Grayan fleet arrived at Earth's orbit, intent on taking control of the planet and its resources. The humans, who had long been preparing for such an event, were ready. They had learned much from their encounters with other alien species, reverse engineering technology, and understanding the patterns of their would-be invaders. When the first waves of Grayan ships entered Earth's atmosphere, humanity struck back with a ferocity that no one anticipated. The Grayans thought they had an easy victory, with their massive warships equipped with devastating energy weapons. They laughed at the humans' primitive attempts to defend themselves. But they had underestimated one thing: humanity's ability to turn the tide of war. On the ground, human soldiers fought with an intensity born from desperation. They used guerrilla tactics, ambushing Grayan patrols and sabotaging their war machines. But it wasn't just on the battlefield that humanity made its mark, it was in the sky. The humans had adapted their technology, using alien materials they had scavenged from past encounters, to build a new fleet of ships capable of matching Grayan speed and firepower. The first human-made battleships were a revelation, designed with human ingenuity to counter the Grayans' advanced weaponry. The tide of war shifted rapidly. Grayan commanders, once so confident in their superiority, found themselves battling an enemy that was learning, adapting, and evolving faster than they could keep up. Humans weren't just fighting for survival, they were fighting for something greater: their future. The Grayans, realizing that they could not afford to underestimate the humans any longer, sent in their elite shock troops. But humanity had something the Grayans could never replicate: determination. The human soldiers, who had once been seen as weaklings, were now fierce warriors. They were defending not just their homes, but the very concept of their existence. Every Grayan that fell on Earth was a reminder that the universe was not their playground. As the war raged on, the Grayans were forced to retreat, their fleets scattered, and their pride shattered. They had laughed at the humans, but now they faced a new reality. The humans were no longer the pets of the galaxy. They were the most dangerous species the Grayans had ever encountered. The final blow came when the human fleet, under the command of Admiral Aaron Lawson, launched a full-scale assault on the Grayan homeworld. The Grayans, once the dominant force in the galaxy, found themselves powerless to stop the human onslaught. It wasn't just their weapons that made the difference. It was their unbreakable resolve, their willingness to fight to the last breath. Admiral Lawson's flagship, the Vanguard, led the charge. As her ship tore through Grayan defenses, she broadcasted a simple message to the entire galaxy: we were never your pets, we were always your equals. The Grayan Council, once so sure of their superiority, watched in disbelief as their empire crumbled, their once great species scattered and broken. had underestimated the humans for the last time. No longer would they laugh at Earth's inhabitants. No longer would they think of humanity as weak. In the end, the humans had proven that they were not mere pets. They were warriors, innovators, and survivors. The Grayans had learned the hard way that the true strength of a species doesn't lie in its technology or its power. It lies in its spirit. And humanity's spirit would never be broken.